What is up? What is up, YouTube? I made sure I had everything together this time, man. Check this out, man. Jay-Z is angry. Jay-Z angry as hell. Jay-Z is angry because some of the, you know how you peel an onion, some of the brown part of the onion, or purple, is it a purple onion, is showing. They peeling, they get to the clean white part, baby. Yeah. Jay-Z is pissed. But anyway, hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. That's gonna be a 2-in-1, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy. I'll give my man a thumbs up. Let's go with it. Here we go.
Where I go in this life, I'm the vibe.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, hey.
I'm the vibe, do you understand? I'm the one that brings the energy. I'm the one that gets everybody hyped up. I'm the one that's like, come on, let's go.
Let's
if
go
my
do
right
that.
song is on, I don't even know who you are. We're going to be singing together. I'm that one who's going to bring that energy, guys. That's who I am as a person. That's just me. Just polite reminder. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video where Jay-Z is really upset from what Law 360 is reporting. Now, they are the only ones reporting this. They have, report a lot of stuff in regards to lawsuits. And, they do have credibility, in my opinion. But they state that Jay-Z aims to keep the Busby suit alive after losing the other case. Now, remember, Texas attorney Tony Busby requests to shut down a federal lawsuit in Alabama based on a state trial court's dismissal of a different action in California related to SA allegations. Jay-Z wants to keep this Alabama lawsuit alive, the one that's based in Alabama, this federal one, because he lost out on the defamation claims in the other state of the US. He wants to basically prolong this for Busby and make this as stressful as possible because the defamation, basically gone. Jay-Z talking about how he lost 20 million, therefore implying that Busby's going to give him all this money, and all of this rhetoric that Jay-Z was going to destroy Busby, Jay-Z was going to absolutely obliterate him after all of this, that actually has not taken place. Busby is just doing, absolutely fine. Yes, the case got dropped, which is not what Busby wanted with the client that he was defending. But at the end of the day, the threats of everybody saying that Jay-Z is going to destroy this man, that's what he's going to do. He attempted to do so, but the defamation case got dropped. So therefore, Jay-Z's powerless in that realm. So therefore, he's going to prolong this other lawsuit as much as possible to try and punish him. But, as of right now, Busby is still intact and doing in a better position than we all expected, because this is in August. That was dropped, I believe, like February, March, something like that, or like April, in that realm. That lawsuit was dropped. And then we thought, okay, Jay-Z's going to come for him. Well, clearly not. And we're basically in September now, and nothing really has happened. So he's going to prolong and keep this out. Speaking of Jay-Z, he has been announced, guys, as the world's richest musician. The Forbes billionaire list, of course, has been dropped. And when it comes to Jay-Z, his net worth is huge. 2.5 billion, even more than what it was. I believe it was around 2 billion prior. But American rapper Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, his net worth is 2.5 billion. The Roc Nation boss amassed his fortune through diverse investments: Roc Nation, champagne, brands, Ace of Spades, his cognac, and substantial profits from Tidal and fashion brand Rockaware. I ain't never had a Rockaware. But, clearly the man's been very successful. How long? Is the question that I want to ask. Not because I want to see him fall down as the most successful musician, but people out there love to play and control. They love to let people play, then they control you. Do you understand? None of these musicians and artists that you look at that are the powerful on the Forbes list have actually any power. I want you guys to really understand this. They are puppet strings that are attached to them from higher up executives that give them this access, so that they can do whatever the hell that they want to do. None of these people are radicals. None of these people are free speech thinkers. No way, because they are controlled by certain people, and if they speak out against them, they lose everything. And so I want to make that very clear to you guys when it comes to all of this. Therefore, they are rewarded via their behavior. I believe that Jay-Z is a hustler. He's been a hustler from when he grew up in New York, point blank period, and that definitely adds to his net worth. But these celebrities, people act like they're really... stop worshipping these people, bro. Just please stop doing it, because it's really just pissing me off. Lil Nas, it's not looking good for him, guys. Oh, Lord, not the TMs. Oh, Lord. Sorry, that TMZ sound took me out. Lil Nas is really going through it because more videos have circulated of him nude, walking the streets, rapping to Nicki Minaj. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is a publicity stunt. That man is behind jail, and it's been announced that he's going to be spending time in jail over the weekend and this Monday as well. He wouldn't be in jail, do you understand, if this was a publicity stunt. This is a scenario where the man has gone too far, played with the devil, and really thought that the devil will, you know, reward him. But the devil has discarded him completely, and all the magic that he played with to succeed his career has completely messed up with his spirit. And therefore, that is why he's dealing with these psychological problems and, you know, mental health related issues, because he obviously can't comprehend reality, and therefore it's kind of, you know, breaking. And so now these videos have come out of him nude. Now it's also been announced that the police are keeping him basically, and that this was a drug OD, and they're keeping him over the weekend, and that, you know, he also tried to punch an officer as well, which is basically a charge on his back. So, you know, he's killing his career day by day, and it's sad to see, because as everybody, well, I don't know if everybody knows, but I'm a very forgiving nature of a person. So for me, as far as somebody can go, or as lost as somebody can go, they can be pulled back. Do you understand? It don't matter how far they have gone. They can be pulled back. Do you understand? With the exception of touching minors, as far as you can go, or how far you crash out, you can be pulled back. Do you understand? People need to understand that. They think that the higher, the lower you fall, whatever it is. But just as when they say this. What did they say? The higher you are, the higher you fall. Something like that. I don't know. When you're high, you fall. Or, you know, what goes up must come down. That's what they say. There we go. We got it. Well, what goes up must come down. True. But what goes down can also go back up as well. People don't want to use that perspective, and that's exactly what they need to be doing. So I feel sorry for Lil Nas. More of this footage. I think it's absolutely insane. But
what he's trying to say is, God forgives, man. You gotta forgive yourself. You gotta honestly, you can't just say, I forgive myself. Then you go back and start doing whatever it is you did. You have to honestly forgive yourself. Look, man, I was wrong for what I did. You right. I can't, I wish I could change the time, but I'm a different man now, and I'm not thinking like that. I'm sorry that I did that back then. That was stupid of me to do that. Yeah, I was messed up. That was dumb for me to do what I did. It was dumb for me to even think that what I did was okay to do. That's how you deeply forgive yourself and let the person know, man. I mean, what can I do but to say I'm sorry and let's move on and try to get the people to move on. That's what it's all about, man. Just 100% moving on, and don't do it no more. You can't say I'm sorry I did that, but I'm not going to do it in front of you no more. I'm going to do it behind your back. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I do believe that he'll make a comeback. And that's just how I want to see it, guys. You really got to start thinking positively about things. People. Your life. Your mind. Everything around you. You have to. Because it biologically has been proven through neuroscience and the wiring of your brain that you can rewire neurons and you can actually attract good energy by being positive yourself, because you're multiplying positive thoughts. This has been biologically proven through the power of neuroscience.
What makes it so bad is what he just said was it jumps into other bodies. They did a scientific, this is facts, man. They did science, and I'm saying to myself, God damn, Uncle Mike must be, I'm one of the smart ones, come to think about it. I thought everybody else was acting like they was smart, and they was great actors, and they dumb as a box of rocks. Because if you do something positive and do something nice for a person, these morphemes or this energy comes over your body. The person you're doing something nice for, they get these morphemes and energy or whatever that's released in your body. And the people who witness the nice thing you did, the people who witness it, they too have dorphemes or morphemes or whatever the themes you want to call the shit. I ain't good with the names. Whatever you call the stuff goes over these people. That's why I like to do good things and help people and positive stuff. because the more positive stuff I do, the more nice stuff, the better I feel. I feel good. Here we go.
And you can actually attract good energy by being positive yourself because you're multiplying positive thoughts. This has been biologically proven through the power of neuroscience, which is something that I have studied and graduated in. So I know what I'm speaking about. So this is just another example of that. Do you understand? It's sad, guys. It's really sad what's happening to him. Lyle Menendez, his parole has also been denied. He's staying locked up like his brother Eric, unfortunately. Lyle got the same treatment from the parole as his brother Eric. His bid for freedom was just denied for 3 years, guys. The California Board of Parole handed down his choice Friday after Lyle answered hours of personal questions from various parole commissioners. This isn't the end for Lyle, though. He'll be considered for an admin review within a year, and he could be moved up to a hearing as soon as 18 months. So they're both not getting out, guys. And the lawyers have basically stated that this is some fraudulent nonsense that is going on, and it's just an absolute shame for them because they are really upset that they were unable to get out. And I really thought this was going to be it, guys. I really thought that this was going to be the time for when they were going to be, be basically getting out and living the life that they should be living. It's just unfair that we can have these Netflix movies be made around them and, they become think pieces and popular, but they actually are the ones in jail, and it just becomes a storyline for people. I just think that, to me, it's just a bit annoying when something like that can take place. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.
Most definitely. We got one more video.
Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old. It would be over.
If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered the money.
You talk to him personally? That's his son. Hey, Jay-Z back on Jay-Z. Beyoncé cries after Jay-Z admits in court Rymir is his son. Rymir 1 billion. Yeah, right. Come on, title. I think when people upload these, there's a title guard that changes the title. Clicks and views is all about, man. So check this out, man. Here we go.
Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old. It would be over.
If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered the money. At first, he offered them bread, and everything, but his aunt didn't approve of it. She said, "No, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of that was going on." The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but Youngboy's so thorough though. He just want a dad.
How can Jay-Z put a lien on somebody else's house? Maybe it's his house. I'm putting up a house. How can you put a lien up against a house you don't own or something? Is that what he's saying? That's what.
Impregnated a 15-year-old. It would be over.
If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered the money. At first, he offered them bread, and everything, but his aunt didn't approve of it. She said, "No, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of that was going on." The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but Youngboy's so thorough though. He just want a dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do.
After the court gave Jay-Z's 31-year-old love child, Rymir Satterthwaite, the right to a paternity test, rumors have it that Beyoncé has been acting irrationally. This follows years of being kept in the dark and supposedly threatened with death by Jay-Z if he persisted in pursuing his claims.
For some reason, man.
Rumors have it that Beyoncé has been acting irrationally. This follows years of being kept in the dark and supposedly threatened with death by.
For some reason, y'all, I swear, y'all, keep an eye on this little girl. It's something about this little girl that's I can't put my hand on it. I don't know if they, it feels like somebody making her do what she's doing. She's not normal. It's I know I've seen so much stuff. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut as long. When she get older, she gonna have a hell of a story to tell, y'all. And I think she gonna spill the beans on everything when she get older. That's what I think. it's going to be 20 years down the line.
Jay-Z, if he persisted in pursuing his claims.
I never asked for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over.
Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old. It would be over.
If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered him money. At first, he offered him bread, like, and everything, but his aunt didn't like approve of it. She said, "No, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of that was going on." This lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but young boy's so thorough though. He just wanted dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do.
According to reports, Rymir has been attempting to contact Jay-Z for more than 10 years in an attempt to inform him that he is his son. As far as we know, his statements are based on what his late mother, who died of a heart attack at the age of 45, said. According to Rymir, his mother talked of having an affair with Jay-Z years ago and becoming pregnant when he was 22 and she was just 15. Many people now claim that he was in a fantastic circumstance, which has been making Jay-Z's condition worse. The reason is that he was the target of grave accusations of the same kind only a few months prior in March.
I still can't believe that Jay-Z denies that this is his kid. Jay-Z's alleged son Rymir just recently spoke to the Daily Mail again, pleading for Jay-Z to finally take a paternity test that he's been avoiding for the last 10 years. Let's talk about it. If you do not know, this man Rymir Satterthwaite has spent the last few years being very vocal about the fact that he believes Jay-Z is his father. And now Rymir is taking this to the Supreme Court. Rymir alleges that when his mother was 16 years old, she had a very brief fling with Jay-Z when he was 22. By the time Rymir was born in 1993, his mother was no longer in contact with Jay-Z. However, she had recently gotten back together.
You know what? Them cheeks right there. His cheeks look just like his mom's cheek and the nose. But his nose, well, maybe Rymir's mother and Jay-Z got close to the same nose. But you can't tell me he ain't got no Jay-Z nose.
She had a very brief fling with Jay-Z when he was 22. By the time Rymir was born in 1993, his mother was no longer in contact with Jay-Z. However, she had recently gotten back together with her high school boyfriend. At the time, she made the decision to put that boyfriend, Robert, on Rymir's birth certificate. Stay with me, okay? So now the first time that Rymir sues Jay-Z is in 2010. A court in Pennsylvania then orders genetic testing for Jay-Z, Rymir, and the high school boyfriend that was on the birth certificate. And what do you know? It comes out that the high school boyfriend, Robert, was not Rymir's father. Jay-Z, however, never responds to the court documents until the case gets dismissed. In 2012, Rymir then goes ahead and sues Jay-Z, this time in the state of New Jersey. Jay's lawyers fight back, saying that the court has no jurisdiction over Jay-Z because Jay-Z has no business ties, no homes to the state of New Jersey. A judge dismisses the case. Rymir's lawyers quickly appeal, and they bring back tax documents as well as deed documents that show a Sean Carter from New Jersey who does have ties to New Jersey. Jay's attorney tells the court that she initially misspoke when she said that he had no ties to the state of New Jersey because she truly did believe that he only lived in New York City. However, they fight back and say, well, there's no proof that the Sean Carter in those tax documents is actually Jay-Z. So crazy to say, but that works, and they dismiss the case again. Now the NAACP and the ACLU are fighting on Rymir's behalf. Rymir then sues Jay-Z again in 2014, and it is dismissed again on the same basis that they can't prove that the Sean Carter in those documents is Jay-Z. Now Rymir is taking this to the New Jersey Supreme Court, and he's asking that all documents be unsealed all the way back to 2012. And he's asking Jay-Z to just take the test. In 2016, right before her death, his mother Wanda actually made a public statement saying that she supports Rymir and that Jay-Z was actually his father. Rymir has claimed time and time again that he's not looking for anything except validation and the truth.
Like wildfire, word spread that the court had granted Rymir's plea to proceed with his paternity lawsuit. Why not? Superstars like Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent fans are fueled by the fervor. Nicki quickly went viral by retweeting posts from the 1950s that said Jay-Z is trending because the judge has granted Rymir's request to move forward with his case, and the judge has demanded Jay-Z to respond to Rymir's paternity lawsuit by July 18th. Is this why he was trending the other day? Nicki Minaj retweeted the story with her own message. I am not sure. Glory to God. In fact, Nicki and 50 have a long-standing grudge against Jay-Z. With 50, it is essentially just poetic, helpless competition over who has the sickest beats and getting overlooked for professional respect. Additionally, It is actually nothing personal because 50 likes to make fun of everyone.
New lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like that had to be there.
We getting tighter, you know what I'm saying? And united we stand, and ain't nothing else.
Black excellence, they're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch. Like,
I hate you, man.
Unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you this year. Yeah.
However, Nicki Minaj's story began when she signed with Jay-Z's record label, Roc Nation, and he allegedly defrauded her of some cash. A significant sum of money because Nicki has obviously not let it go as of yet. In a subsequent tweet, she even brought it up once more, writing, "I'm going to use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send money in my barbs to college, pay their school fees, and steal their loans. We've calculated about $100 to $200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, and everyone still calling him Ho will answer the God for the blasts for me." Alongside Nicki Minaj, Choke and Joke, contributors to Hype Plus, reposted 50's message with a personal statement. "To all you jigaboos, now I can see how they're going to take Jay-Z's piece off the chessboard. Genius. What a game of chess. You can call this checkmate. Jay-Z, your goose is cooked. This is a straw that will break the camel's back. This will be your last Super Bowl job. Once the results come back, they're not going to hit your pockets. Watch, you'll see people blame this on Diddy. You shouldn't have said you weren't Diddy's friend. Diddy gave them your deepest, darkest secrets. In the words of Mari, you are the father. You are the father. Roc Nation is coming to an end. So happy Father's Day, buddy. And it looks like things are heating up a lot, especially since it was recently reported that Beyoncé is leaving after Rymir won her legal battle against Jay-Z and would be getting a paternity test as soon as possible. This comes after Jay-Z has spent using every tactic at his disposal to attempt to subtly drive Rymir away, but Rymir continues to battle for his rights, and it appears that he is finally making progress.
He had a gag order against him, like trying to get a gag order and try to... If my thing is, if this is not my son, I'll just take a test, get over with.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you did dodge it and whatever, to me, I don't know. I think his mom was underage or something when he was born, so I think that's probably... Yeah, I think that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
She was 15 when she had him.
Oh. How old was Jay?
Like 20-something, I guess.
Oh.
Like 20, probably early 20, like 24.
Well, we don't know if it's true. This is just...
No, but I'm saying, he took the DNA thing with the... it was Ancestry type. I think he got like somebody popped up on it, like, you know, because, you know, you got different kids that's different places. You my kid, I got so much money, I don't give a if you my kid or not.
You get some sperm. You get some sperm.
You get some sperm. I'm saying, if you are my kid, mom, you my kid. Even if I want to be around you, don't want to see you, don't want to. If I want the world to know.
Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old.
But Vlad, think about this.
Yo, it would be over.
But you already got your
no more Super Bowl.
But you already won.
You already won. But look, Diddy already won, and look where he's at right now.
So what do you think? Like, but that's statute of limitations, and that wouldn't even work.
In contrast to popular belief, he is not attempting to embezzle money from Jay-Z through this litigation. All he wants is the truth, and his family is always there to back him in his choices. Insider reports now state that Beyoncé is so upset over this latest development that she is prepared to postpone the release of her candid book, which she has been working on for a few years. According to reports, Beyoncé has been very private about her personal life, but she documents everything. She has technically been writing her memoir for over a decade now. She is reportedly getting all the support behind the scenes to set the narrative straight this one time, including her marriage, Jay-Z's rumored infidelity, he fought with Solange in the elevator, and he apparently has a love kid now. According to Cat Williams, the season will reveal all the lies. Mid-dolls.
No matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all.
It began with P. Diddy, and it appears that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are now the target of further scrutiny. It is said that she is preparing her life jacket for a jump from her failing marriage. Here are the opinions of the public regarding the entire matter. This individual stated, Rymir's mother was underage when Jay-Z got her pregnant, so he won't do a paternity test. He already knows that's his son. Finally, one individual defended Jay-Z by asking, what is the point here? These days, they want to force a man to have a phony son merely because he is prosperous, content, and raising 3 kids in a secure, happy household with his wife. Is the sight of a prosperous, stable actual Black dynasty really that frightening to people? This is really depressing. So we want to hear what you think about this and which side you support. I mean, images of a young Rymir with his mother, brother, and a man who some claim is his biological father are already making the rounds on the internet. However, it has been stated that Rymir has already tested the man in the photo for DNA, and the results were negative. All of this only serves to highlight the fact that Rymir is not just chasing after the possibility that Jay-Z is his father. If this turns out to be true, the repercussions will be enormous. For that reason, we would like to hear your opinions on the matter at hand. For more videos like this, leave them in the comments, click the like and subscribe buttons, and watch the next one because really, are you not entertained?
Man, that is crazy. But my man, he right though. Look, Jay-Z, you already won. You won. I mean, what else can you do? They saying he worth $2 billion. What else you need? What else you need to buy? God damn. The house is laid out. The cars is on point. The watches is all that. What else you need, cousin? There's some things on this earth you can't buy for real. So what else do you need? Take the test. If the man, if you the father, then throw on him some money. Look, man, I'm your dad. My bad. I don't want nothing to do with you. Be real. Why people can't be real? As you can clearly see, I don't want nothing to do with you. So now where we at? Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.